What is going on, peeps? This is a video unboxing of my Epax X156 printer that I received today, and it actually came in a much larger box. It came in this box you see right here. Very little damage to it, so I don't really foresee any serious issues with the actual box that it's packed in, which I have yet to open, which you will get to see me do in a few moments. So let's get the show on the road. I'll get this pointed correctly and we'll get started. Alright, so I believe this is the front. Comes with the instruction guide, and I guess a checkbox in, I believe that's Chinese, and it's all right. Let's go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up from the back. So this says it weighs about 125 pounds, and it sure feels it. Luckily, I was able to get it in here myself, load it up on the truck, and bring it home because I had it delivered to work. We want to have it dropped off here, and then nobody here to sign for it. So the smart thing was to have it sent to work, and then I brought it in. Luckily, it wasn't too much of a hassle. So right off the bat, here is the printer itself. You can already see it. If you can see that on video, hopefully. And the goal is to put it up here. And you guys will get to see how strong I am not, because this is going to be heavy to pick up by myself. More so because of the dimensions and probably how awkward it is. So let me get this back up. And I'll slide it out. Man, this thing is huge. Okay, so it's out of the box, so we don't need this box anymore. Plenty of foam padding, which is a good thing. There was also foam padding in the box it came in, which is also a plus. All right. So I'm just checking to see if there aren't any major dents that are noticeable or scratches or anything like that. Everything looks good. Jesus, I don't even know if I want to pick this up by myself. Maybe I should pick it up on the back. Let's get a good awkward. All right. There we go. Awkward 125 pound pickup. I'm not that weak. So let's remove this wrapping. See if I can put this camera to face what we're looking at. There we go. That's better. Let me turn on some lights. There we go, some more lighting. So this is going to be its temporary home for now. The plan is to get it dialed in, learn I already know how to use it, but gotta make sure all the settings are proper and everything. I have a home for it in my office. but it will go in there once I feel it's ready to be put there. Out of the way. See if I can point this towards you guys. And then we'll see what's inside. All right, you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is a protective film. I'm not going to remove that just yet. More foam goodie. I'll probably leave that in here for now. Once I'm ready to get it set up. So more foam. It has to come down. And more foam. More foam. More foam. It's a lot of foam. All right, here we go. So it comes with a power cord. I believe this is the build plate screw to tighten it to keep it locked in place. And they send an extra NFEP film or for your vat. It's good to have extra of that. And then we have a little spatula, some Allen keys, a memory stick, and some hex bolts. Let's see what these are for. I probably won't be using the that spatula. Those are kind of cheesy. It comes with, I guess, a pair of clear gloves, which I have gloves already, so I'm not going to worry about that. And here is a metal spatula. I probably won't be using this one either because I already have a set that I like to use for scraping off my prints from the build plate. So moving on. Okay, so the next thing that comes up is the actual vat itself. That sucker is huge. So I have Epax E6 and I have an Epax X10 4K mono with the 8.9 mono screen. And this vat is vastly superior to that in size. I will bring them out later so you can see a comparison of how huge this really is. Okay, so we'll put that off to the side. And a cone filter. I got a bunch of those as well. Those come in handy. All right, what's next? Okay. Oh, so this is the build plate itself. It's taped up. So let's cut this open. There is the build plate. This thing is huge also in comparison to the X10. Yeah, and it comes with handles too because I'm sure you get some heavy prints on here. All right, that's good. We'll put this off to the side. And anything else on here? Nope. I'm pretty impressed how everything is well secured. Well padded, and then there is this 2 sheets of, I guess, print paper covering the actual LCD screen. Let's get these off. Don't need this. And there it is. There is the inside of the printer. So far so good. I don't see any damage, any issues. I guess I can take this off. All right, there it is. Unboxing, first impressions, definitely well packed. I don't see, like I said, any significant damage to the machine itself. It's pretty big. It's definitely heavy, and they do recommend a 2-person operation as far as lifting this sucker up and placing it where it needs to go. I was able to pick this up by myself and put it up here. It is about 125 pounds, but because of its dimensions and size, it's kind of awkward. It feels like you're actually picking up a body. So just definitely 2 people. This was gonna stay here until I'm ready to put it where it belongs, and I'll probably have somebody help me put it in its home base. So this is where I will be doing my test runs, making sure everything is working properly. And yeah, so the build plate's huge. The vat's pretty big. And let's see what else. I did order an extra build plate, which I have right here. Here's the extra build plate. So there's 2 build plates. It's always good to have 2. So like that, you don't have to waste too much time in between prints. That is my recommendation. My other printers, I have bought 2 build plates and 2 vats, but I have found that I don't really need to change out the vat. I just refill it and keep going. Yes, you should check to make sure you don't have any print pieces that may have stuck or anything, and you can run your spatula, and if you feel a bump, then then I guess you want to use a silicone style one, not this kind or the metal one, because you'll scratch your FET film. So you don't want to do that. You want to use a silicone based one and just kind of run it through. If you feel anything, then you might want to check it. But if not, then you can just fill it up and keep going. So the only thing I've needed to do is just swap out the build plates and keep the machine running. Other than that, that's all I got. Let me bring out the other build plates so you can kind of see a comparison, because everybody usually has the other printers. So this is off my X10, just for comparison size. Here is the vat for the X10 in comparison to the X156. It's like double the size. It's really big. So that gives you a good idea of how huge this thing is. And then here is the build plate. It's this one. So you can probably fit maybe 2 1/4. So this is a pretty big build plate as well. Overall impressions, I'm very impressed. Real happy with how it arrived. Now let's make sure I'm going to be happy on how it operates. That's the important part. Anyways, thanks for watching my unboxing video, and I'll be back with some more info as soon as I get started. Thanks.